Okay. Yeah, sorry. Started the stream. Welcome to Games Revealed. I'm James and also Brink, and we are one community, one in thought, and one in an opinion, right? We have no unique opinions here. I'm just screwing around. Let me get into the command center here so I can see what everyone is saying. Yeah, let me know how it's working too, because I'm streaming. Like I said, I was gonna stream from the Steam Deck. I'm doing everything from the Steam Deck. How is it? Hey yo, hey, hey Aura, how's it going, man? Or yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Jay, Fatterline, free $3. Follow link in the description. We are Uno. Yes, we are Uno. Hey Andre, you always, man, you're always there, man. Thank you for showing up. What a handsome man. If that's me, then thank you so much. If it's Andre, then I agree. I don't know what you look like, Andre, but I'm sure. Brennan, we are one, or Chad. LoJack, howdy. It's a steamy stream. Awesome. I don't know what that means, Andre. So how does everything look? This is being streamed from my Steam Deck down right here. That's what I've been using, like I said, for a while. So this will be an interesting stream. We'll see how many people pop in and out of this one. As I didn't start early, because I usually start like 10 minutes early to get things warmed up. Don't mind me drinking. I'm a little dehydrated. Probably shouldn't be drinking that anyways. Cool. No, that's great to hear. I actually got a new mic. What was causing the oh yeah, let's see here. The stream's current bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate. We recommend that you use a give me 1 second. It recommends a bit rate of 4,500. I kind of wondered. I was wondering if there were some issues going on there. So everything looks good. Okay, we'll keep it like this for now. We can always adjust that later. It just is a warning from YouTube. Okay, so yeah, this has been a wild week so far. Not that I haven't done Linux and other things like this. Like I've run Linux before as my main PC for months. I've also run Linux at work for years, depending on where I was at. And Mac. I've used all three, to be honest, and I'm pretty familiar. So it wasn't like it was a big deal. Using Arch with the immutable system, where you have to disable the write or the read only, wasn't too hard to find. But my system was broken. I don't know if I did something to do with that or not, or if it just comes like that, where or it just didn't come with a proper package manager. I had the most problem doing that type of stuff. So if you watch that video today, you'll totally understand. And it's a little bit convoluted because I've gone crazy with both work stuff and also getting that all to work. Like I said the other day, I worked on the Unreal Engine 5 stuff. I mean, on and off for like 5 or 6 hours. It wasn't difficult. It's just you had to babysit a little bit, start the next script. They have a walkthrough. It's not hard. It's just very long, especially on the Steam Deck. I've done it on more powerful PCs like years ago, and it completed much sooner than the Steam Deck. So, oh yeah, and I do want to congratulate you, Aura, for the Steam Deck being shipped out. That's awesome, man. Is that your Discord notifications going off? It could be. Yeah. Okay, so thank you for letting me know that. Usually Discord, like on Windows, has a mode where it says it's a streamer mode and it won't go off. In this case, it went off. So, let's go ahead and disable desktop noise for now. There we go. So you should still be able to hear me. You can't hear the Discord. And thank you for bringing that up. That's just a note, I guess. Linux so I'm gonna get this out of the way. I can already tell this is gonna be my hot take at the end of this whole thing. This has not convinced me to move over to Linux full time. It just hasn't. I will still use Windows for the most part. I might be diving more into the Linux again, but Windows just things, especially when it comes to games, gaming, all that just works a little better. Now, when it comes to what the Steam Deck is, I still think they chose the right decision of using SteamOS and doing what they're doing. And I do think the future is SteamOS. I don't think we're going to move away from. Oh, geez, I'm watching all the concurrent viewers. I lost like 4 people just barely. Uh, I am not a Linux fanboy. I'm not a Windows fanboy. I'm not a Mac fanboy. I am just I use things all the time, different things. I That's a stupid statement, but I use a lot of different operating systems as I toy around with things. I main Windows because game development is just the easiest thing on that. That's just 100%. My web development is not bad, and then I have to use Mac for mobile. But I do think Linux is getting much easier. I was able to install all my applications in a fairly easy manner. I really did I thought it was pretty easy for the most part. And I can even do some screen sharing and we can go over a little bit of what I did just see if we can do it, right? I don't know how this thing is actually, yeah, I'm trying to listen to it. It's pretty capable. Doing video editing and video rendering has been surprisingly good. I was just hoping to use DaVinci Resolve, so my videos have been a little bit off, and they will continue to probably be a little bit off. Okay, let's look at some of the chat real quick before I keep on going. Calculator M2J. Calculator says that my deck is at the end of May, so hoping to join on the challenge soon. Hey, I hope so too, man. It's difficult. The challenge is difficult just because I'm gonna have to do like I'm gonna have to do like a before picture of my desk. It's disgusting. I ripped my computer off from the side over here because I'm gonna redo some stuff. I plan on redoing a portion of my office, and with that came all the cables out. And I rerouted cables into the Steam Deck. Like there's hubs and hubs, daisy chaining all over the place. And my God, like it's disastrous. But you know what? This is all about fun, right? So hopefully I can do a before and after. I do want to do a picture of my setup sometime soon. I'm just in the midst of chaos right now. But let's ask how everyone's doing. How are you guys doing? You guys doing okay? I'm also going to be asking I'm going to be doing some polls here. Actually, I think you could even do them now, Wolf, potentially. But we can do, I want to do some polls to just see what you're interested in, what I'm going to cover the next few days. So I've done day 1, 2, and 3. I mean, I did a day 0, but that was just kind of for fun. Day 1 was Monday. Day 2 was yesterday. Day 3. And I'm a little behind on the videos just because it's, I want to make sure the videos at least have some content in them, and I have my thoughts gathered, even though the past 2 videos are probably crazy talk, like the conspiracy guy. It's like, UFOs are real kind of stuff. But I'm not that crazy yet. I'm just, staying up until 12 or 1, and then I have to get to work. But it is still really fun to do this challenge, and I definitely recommend it to anyone else that wants to do it, like to do the Steam Deck challenge. It's really not that hard, and it gets you used to the Linux system, which is very similar to Windows still. Once again, like most modern Linux flavors are typically fairly close to Windows, or Mac even, depends on how you just want to say it. Like Arch and this flavor of Linux is very similar to Windows. Once again, people aren't going to like to hear this. The system is just a little bit more buggy than Windows, in my opinion. I've had a little bit more issues, both audio and just the small little things where on my Windows, yeah, I still have those, but I can usually get past them. Like I don't have too many audio issues. Okay, so LoJack. Would using a USB disk driver work to load disk copies of a game, like GTA 5, for instance? I have a disk drive over there. I'll give that a try. If either you or Wolf wants to throw that into the requests, I do have a bunch of requests I plan on going through. It's kind of a, I have to get used to the deck. I have to get a lot of things set up on the deck before I can do all that. So we will get to the I want to get to that one too. I will let you know, because I also have some old games over here. Like I have the original Half-Life. I have a bunch of really old games I want to try out. And so I'm going to be doing the same thing. I'll let you know. I'd be really surprised if it didn't. Driver support for those types of things are actually pretty good on any of the operating systems these days. Drivers tend to be really decent when it comes to accessories. Brandon, aka Chad, is looking up computer parts. Yeah, he's going to be building a computer soon. And by the way, since we last talked last week, the Spicy, the guy, a part of our community, a fond member of our society, he has built his first PC, and it's done. I'm going to have photos up. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a full-on video or just do shorts / photos for the post, but he is now part of the PC Master Race. Or I plan to do a month because it will be easier since I won't upload a video until the end of the challenge. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, because I do daily content, I figured I'd do it this way. And plus, I want to torture myself. And it's making me rethink of doing daily content to maybe 3 times a week. But I like doing daily right now, so it's going to stay that way. Don't mind me as I just drink a little bit. A month, I'll be honest. I don't know if I could do a month. If I could, it's hard. I don't know if I could manage to do a month on my Steam Deck. Maybe if I had Arch and SteamOS installed on a much more beefy computer, I could potentially do that. I already locked up and crashed my computer pretty hard. Like, it wasn't like, it was obviously I didn't have to redo the operating system or anything else. It's just, it locked up and I had to do like a hard reset on the device. When I was compiling Unreal Engine 5 stuff, and then decided to video edit while I was doing that. And it seemed like it was going to start to work. So I'm like, okay, sweet. DaVinci doesn't like this type of format, so I'll quit out of that. It took like a minute for it to finally process. Then I'm like, cool, I'll open up Flowblade. Started going down into that, and then the whole thing just locked up. And if I moved the mouse, it would move after a minute for like a second. And so I was doing some other stuff over on the side over here while I was waiting for that. And so I was like, no, we're just going to reset it. But I lost 5 hours of progress on the Unreal Engine 5 setup, potentially. I might be able to just rerun the last script. So okay. Jay, have you any plans to dual boot Windows? I plan on doing pretty much everything you can to do on the that you can do on the Steam Deck. We'll see if I do when I do Windows. I do plan on getting an M.2 drive. I'm actually thinking about getting the same size or smaller, because I really don't care about the storage on my